What if the subtle changes in your body right now, like that lingering tiredness or a fleeting pain, were actually urgent cries for help? As women over 65, you've poured your heart into raising families, chasing dreams, and building a life full of love and laughter. You're the backbone of your community, but as we age, our bodies start sending signals, sometimes whispers, sometimes screams, that something's wrong. Too often we brush these off as just getting older, especially when we're busy knitting blankets for grandkids or planning the next book club. But ladies, here's the reality. Ignoring these warning signs could steal your chance to live the vibrant, joyful life you've earned. I've seen countless women dismiss symptoms that turned out to be red flags for serious conditions, and as a doctor, I know that acting fast can mean the difference between thriving and tragedy. In this video, we're diving into 6 deadly symptoms every woman over 65 must watch for. These might seem minor at first, a bit of breathlessness, a sudden confusion, but they could be your body begging for attention. From crushing chest pain to unexplained weight loss, each signal is a call to protect your health. Stick with me to the end, because this knowledge could save your life, letting you keep dancing at family weddings or tending your rose garden. Plus, I'll share simple, healthy aging tips to keep you glowing. If you're ready to take charge of your health, give this video a like and comment Symptom 1 below to show you're with me. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Unexplained, extreme fatigue. Ladies, there's a difference between feeling worn out after a busy day of errands or a lively book club meeting and a bone-deep exhaustion that hits you out of nowhere. If you're waking up after a full night's sleep and still feel drained, or if simple tasks like folding laundry or walking to the mailbox leave you gasping for energy, your body is trying to tell you something serious. This isn't the kind of tiredness a chai latte or a quick nap can fix. It's a heavy, lingering fatigue that makes you feel like you're moving through molasses, and it often comes without an obvious reason. Maybe you used to love your morning yoga class, but now you're too wiped out to even think about it. Maybe keeping up with your grandkids or even chatting with friends feels like climbing a mountain. This isn't just aging, despite what society might have you believe. It could be a sign that your body is struggling. Perhaps your heart isn't pumping efficiently, your thyroid is out of balance, or something more serious like anemia or even cancer is at play. Women over 65 are especially vulnerable because our bodies change with menopausal hormonal shifts and years of wear and tear. I've seen this in my patients far too often. Women who chalk up their fatigue to getting older, only to discover heart disease, kidney issues, or another condition that could have been treated earlier. The most alarming sign is when this exhaustion appears suddenly or worsens over weeks or months. If you used to have the energy to tackle your day but now feel weak and drained for no clear reason, it's time to listen. Your body isn't just tired, it's waving a red flag. So, what should you do? Start by tracking when this fatigue began and what makes it worse. Is it stopping you from enjoying your hobbies or daily routines? If it's interfering with your life, call your doctor today. Ask for a full blood panel to check for anemia, thyroid issues, or other causes. The sooner you act, the better your chances of getting answers and reclaiming your energy. If this warning about fatigue hits home, give this video a like and comment 1 below to let me know you're paying attention. Number 2. Sudden and severe, chest pain or pressure. There's one symptom no woman should ever ignore: a crushing, squeezing, or heavy pressure in your chest. If this feeling hits out of nowhere, especially if it radiates to your arm, neck, jaw, or back, you could be moments away from a life-threatening emergency. As women, we're often taught to put others first, to downplay our pain, but chest pain like this is a scream for help. Doctors know it's often a sign of a heart attack, and women over 65 are at higher risk because of changes in our cardiovascular system post-menopause. It could also signal an aortic dissection, a deadly tear in the body's largest artery. Too many women mistake this pain for indigestion or stress. Maybe you think it's just that spicy chili from dinner or the pressure of planning a family gathering. But when I hear about this kind of pain, I don't take chances, and neither should you. Waiting could mean the difference between recovery and tragedy. Here's what makes this tricky. Heart attacks in women don't always look like the Hollywood version. You might not clutch your chest and collapse. Instead, you could feel a mild discomfort, like a tightness in your chest, paired with nausea, dizziness, or sweating. Some women describe it as a heavy weight pressing down, making it hard to breathe. If the pain feels sharp or tearing, like something's ripping inside, it could be an aortic dissection, which requires immediate surgery to prevent fatal bleeding. So, what should you do? If you feel sudden, severe chest pain, don't wait. Don't lie down and hope it passes. Don't tell yourself it's just stress. Call 911 immediately. Tell the operator you're having chest pain. They'll prioritize you. While you wait, chew an aspirin if you have one. It can thin your blood and improve your chances. Acting fast could save your life. If this urgent warning about chest pain resonates, give this video a like and comment too below to show you're taking it seriously. Number 3. Unexplained weight loss. Losing weight without trying might sound like a dream, but for women over 65, it can be a nightmare in disguise. If the pounds are melting away and you haven't changed your diet or started a new exercise routine, your body could be fighting something serious. Rapid, unintentional weight loss is a red flag for conditions like cancer, diabetes, or thyroid disease, all of which are more common in older women. Certain cancers, like ovarian or pancreatic cancer, can cause weight loss before other symptoms appear, as they disrupt how your body uses energy. But it's not just cancer. Uncontrolled diabetes can make you lose weight by preventing your body from using glucose properly, and hyperthyroidism can rev up your metabolism, burning calories too fast. I've had patients come to me shocked that their clothes are suddenly loose or their wedding ring slips off, even though they're eating the same home-cooked meals. This isn't a happy accident, it's a sign your body is struggling. Chronic inflammation or infections, like tuberculosis or autoimmune diseases, can also drain your energy reserves, leading to weight loss that seems to come out of nowhere. If your friends keep saying you look thinner or you're tightening your belt more than usual, it's time to take notice. So, what should you do? If you've lost more than 5% of your body weight in a few months without trying, say 8 pounds if you weigh 160, call your doctor. Ask for blood tests to check your thyroid, blood sugar, and markers for inflammation. Don't assume it's just aging or stress. Early detection can stop a serious condition in its tracks. If this surprising warning about weight loss has you thinking, give this video a like and comment 3 below to share your listening. Number 4. Shortness of breath. Picture this. You're sitting on your porch, sipping tea, not doing anything strenuous, when suddenly you can't catch your breath. It feels like the air is too thin, and no matter how deeply you inhale, it's not enough. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a major warning sign. Shortness of breath that comes on suddenly or worsens over time is your body's way of saying something critical is wrong. For women over 65, this could point to heart failure, a blood clot in the lungs, pulmonary embolism, or even a silent heart attack. Many women assume breathlessness is just part of aging, especially if you've never been a marathon runner. But when it's new or getting worse, it's not something to ignore. One of the scariest causes is a pulmonary embolism, which can strike without warning, especially after long periods of sitting, like a cross-country flight to visit family, or recent surgery. It might start with a tight feeling in your chest, then escalate to feeling like you're suffocating. Another possibility is heart failure, where your heart struggles to pump blood, causing fluid to back up in your lungs. This can make breathing harder, especially when lying down, and some women wake up gasping for air at night. Silent heart attacks are another culprit, often showing up as shortness of breath with nausea, cold sweats, or fatigue, rather than classic chest pain. Women are more likely than men to have these subtle symptoms, which makes it critical to pay attention. So, what should you do? If you feel short of breath for no clear reason, especially if it's sudden, sit down, stay calm, and call your doctor or 911 if it's severe. Don't brush it off as just aging. Quick action could mean the difference between life and death. If this alert about breathlessness is eye-opening, give this video a like and comment 4 below to let me know you're tuned in. Number 5. Confusion or memory changes. There's nothing more unsettling than feeling like your sharp, capable mind is slipping. If you're suddenly forgetting appointments, getting confused during conversations, or struggling to recognize familiar places, it's not just a senior moment. For women over 65, sudden confusion or memory changes can signal a stroke, brain infection, or early dementia. A stroke can cause abrupt confusion, slurred speech, or trouble recognizing loved ones, and women are at higher risk than men due to hormonal changes and higher rates of atrial fibrillation. Some women experience a brief episode of confusion that resolves quickly, a transient ischemic attack, or mini-stroke, which is a warning of a bigger stroke to come. Brain infections like meningitis can also trigger sudden disorientation, especially in older adults. I've seen patients who seemed fine one day, but were agitated or distant the next, unable to follow a simple recipe they've made for years. Then there's dementia, including Alzheimer's, which can sometimes start with a sharp decline rather than a slow fade. Women are more likely to develop Alzheimer's than men, partly due to longer lifespans and hormonal shifts. The biggest mistake is assuming confusion is normal aging. It's not. When your brain misfires suddenly, it's often a medical emergency. So, what should you do? If you or a loved one notices sudden changes in memory, behavior, or awareness, call your doctor immediately or go to the ER if it's severe. Time is critical, especially for strokes, where every minute counts. Don't wait and hope it passes. If this warning about confusion feels urgent, give this video a like and comment 5 below to show you're with me. Number 6. Persistent abdominal pain. A stomach ache might seem like no big deal. Maybe you blame last night's lasagna or stress from planning a family reunion. But when the pain is deep, sharp, or lingers for hours, it's far more than indigestion. For women over 65, severe abdominal pain can signal life-threatening conditions like a ruptured abdominal aortic aneurysm, ovarian issues, or pancreatitis. An aneurysm happens when a weakened section of the aorta bursts, causing intense pain in the stomach, lower back, or side, often pulsing with your heartbeat. This is a medical emergency that requires immediate surgery. Women are less likely to be diagnosed with aneurysms than men, but when they occur, they're deadly. Another cause is ovarian torsion or cancer, which can cause sharp or persistent pain in the lower abdomen. Women over 65 are at higher risk for ovarian cancer, which often goes undetected until advanced stages. Pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas, can also cause severe pain in the upper abdomen, sometimes radiating to the back, and it worsens after eating. Gallbladder issues like gallstones are another culprit, causing sharp pain under the ribs, often after a rich meal. Women are twice as likely as men to develop gallstones, especially after menopause. If your stomach feels swollen, tender, or you haven't had a normal bowel movement, it's a red flag. So, what should you do? If you feel persistent or severe abdominal pain, especially with fever, vomiting, or weakness, call 911 or get to the ER. Don't wait it out. Some conditions require urgent surgery, and delaying could be fatal. If this critical warning about abdominal pain has you alert, give this video a like and comment 6 below to share you're taking action. Ladies, if you've stayed with me through this video, you've just unlocked a life-changing gift: the power to recognize 6 deadly symptoms that could protect your future. Your body is your most steadfast partner, whispering hints and sometimes shouting warnings long before a crisis unfolds. From the terrifying squeeze of chest pain to the subtle danger of unexplained weight loss, from the breathless panic of struggling for air to the disorienting haze of sudden confusion, from the heavy fog of unrelenting fatigue to the piercing cry of abdominal pain, these signals are your body's desperate call to act. As women over 65, you've crafted extraordinary lives, raising children, forging careers, hosting family barbecues, or leading your local gardening club. You're the heart of your community, but too often, you push your own needs aside, brushing off these red flags as just part of aging. I've sat with women who learned this lesson too late, their eyes filled with regret for moments they could have reclaimed. As a doctor, those moments haunt me, but I'm lifted by the stories of women who trusted their instincts, sought help, and rediscovered their strength. You hold that same power today, to choose health, to choose life, to choose the joy of dancing at your granddaughter's wedding or savoring a quiet sunrise with your morning coffee. In my decades of caring for women, I've seen how your resilience can be both a superpower and a stumbling block. You're so used to being the glue that holds everyone together, planning holiday dinners, cheering at Little League games, or comforting a friend, that you might silence your own body's cries. But here's the truth I've come to hold dear. Caring for yourself is the ultimate act of love, not just for you, but for everyone who cherishes you. These 6 symptoms aren't mere medical notes. They're a rallying cry to put yourself first. The lesson for your life is simple, yet profound. Make your health your North Star. Start by listening to your body with the same tenderness you'd offer a loved one. Notice when something feels off, a new ache, a strange weakness, and don't let "I'm fine" be your reflex. Keep a small journal to track symptoms. When they begin, how they shift, what eases or worsens them. Treat doctor's appointments like sacred commitments, as routine as your weekly book club. Surround yourself with a tribe, family, friends, or a compassionate physician who'll nudge you to act when you hesitate. For healthy aging, nourish your body with vibrant, nutrient-packed foods. Think crisp spinach salads, juicy strawberries, and calcium-rich almond milk to fortify your bones. Move in ways that light you up, whether it's a morning walk through your neighborhood, a Zumba class with your besties, or stretching under the shade of your backyard oak. Prioritize rest and calm. Try a nightly ritual of deep breathing, a gratitude list, or curling up with a cozy mystery novel to ease your mind. These aren't just habits, they're promises to a future where you're strong, present, and radiant, ready for every adventure, from your 50th high school reunion to a cross-country road trip with your kids. I'm eager to hear from you. Have you faced one of these symptoms, maybe a confusion that shook you or a fatigue that wouldn't lift, and taken a bold step forward? Perhaps you called your doctor or leaned on a friend for support. Share your story in the comments below. Your voice could be the spark that saves another woman's life. Here's your life-altering takeaway. You are worth every ounce of effort it takes to thrive. Don't let aging myths dim your intuition. If something feels wrong, speak up, get answers, and fight for your health. Early action is your greatest ally. If this video has stirred your heart, smash that like button to share this vital wisdom, and comment "I choose me" below to proclaim your pledge to prioritize yourself. Share this with your daughters, sisters, and lifelong friends. It could change a life. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button and ring the bell for more insights to keep you glowing. Your support drives our mission to uplift women like you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video, fiercer than ever.